Excited is the understatement of the year. I go to bed with it. I hold it when I sleep. No, it's wonderful. It really is. And yes, do I believe in anti-aging? I used to joke around, I believe in growing old gracefully, a little tuck here, a little tuck there, but you don't have to do that anymore. Just use the products. It's incredible.
In a nutshell, we have in our hands a range of products which will do for the skincare industry what thermogenesis has done for the weight loss industry. We're going to turn it upside down. And what would you decide to call a revolutionary skincare treatment system which is just so different from anything else? Well, why don't I let the video tell you the rest of the story? Paris and New York are the fashion design capitals of the old and the new worlds. But when it comes to glamorous looks and healthy lifestyles of the 1990s, LA is the vanity capital of the world. We sent our own ETV crew down to where else but Hollywood, where the search for the scientific fountain of youth is not considered an obsession, but a right to citizens of the Golden State. Baby boomer supply and demand has accelerated a growing new industry of products called cosmeceuticals. They combine active over-the-counter drugs with traditional petroleum-based skin creams and cleansers in the hopes of promoting anti-aging. But like the medieval alchemists, this is an experiment of trial and error that will only serve to titillate the buying public without true results. Progress has been made in glycolic-type treatments, which have become the latest rage, incorporating a natural alternative to the caustic effects of Retin A. However, many of these products have limited results and are not as advanced as the totally natural formulations available from the exclusive Aeon collections from Enrich International. These remarkable products have been clinically tested for over 2 years in the LA area at selected salons that cater to the many personalities of Hollywood who rely on their looks to make their living.
I started using glycolic and finding that my skin was taking a big change. I mean, literally lines that I'm 37 years old, and I've been in the movie business all my life, and I'm very vain, and I started to see these lines appear in my face the last year, and I have to say, it started to get depressing because I was, thinking, gee, maybe I better start looking into seeing a skin doctor or a plastic surgeon about this, that. I started getting inquisitive about it. So as I started using the product, I noticed the lines in my face started to dissipate. They started to smooth. The bumps around my eyes, I don't know what they're called, but these little bumps, formations around the close to the eye area started to soften. The lines of my forehead started to soften, and people started to say, gee, what are you doing? What are you using? Incredible, incredible. Not overnight, it's taken time, but all good things do.
This particular product that I've worked with, that I've used on myself, that I've worked with and used on my models, on my clients, on the people whose careers depend upon, as I said, what they look like in front of a camera, is the most revolutionary system for beauty that I've come across. And I know I'm in the business, I've worked with it, I've put it on myself, I try it, I use everything. I never would give to a client what I wouldn't use on myself first.
This is an exciting time because this is a time where people take better care of themselves or are more concerned about how they look as they get older. They really don't want to get older, and they're taking better care of themselves. They're eating right, they're drinking more water. They want to know what's in their products. They only want to use the best products. So this is a revolutionary breakthrough as far as anti-aging.
Eon's better, I should say. And selling you some small indulgence that can make you feel like you're doing something good for yourself, right on trend.
Faith Popcorn, renowned futurist, trend forecaster, and author of the best-selling book, The Popcorn Report, consults with Fortune 500 companies on major marketing trends. Down aging, as she calls it, is one of the most significant trends of the 90s.
Down aging. I'm old, but I feel young, and I feel sexy, and I feel alive.
Cosmetics to cosmeceuticals, major, growing, again, Aeon. Menopause, major, a major amount of women right now are going through menopause, having different needs. You're talking to a different, needing different products, looking for cosmeceuticals. 70% increase in cosmetic surgery in the last 10 years.
The Aeon collection is not skincare as we know it, but a line of professional salon-style skin treatments to be used at home. Never before have such effective, potent products been available to the general public. Glycomint, enzyme exfoliant, to wash away the dry, dead cells each morning that dull your skin and cause blemishes. Urban Defense, keratin enzyme toner, almost pure carotenoids to protect your complexion from the ravages of the environment and neutralize damaging free radicals. EGF Skin Repair contains epidermal growth factor, the very same protein your skin produces to accelerate the healing process, unique to the Aeon line. Betazome, neither soap nor glycerin, but a totally new generation of cleanser which encourages your skin's own rejection of epidermal metabolic waste, leaves no residue except a healthy glow. Glyco Beta 5, night refining lotion, to work with your skin's own nightly regeneration cycle, smoothing and retexturizing while you sleep. Line Tamer, Iron Lip Repair, a gentle under-eye exfoliant to reduce the visible signs of aging and smooth the appearance of wrinkles. And Celluphyte, EGF Firming Lotion, designed to be the perfect companion product to your regular weight management program. Works topically to complement any reducing regime. After using the product on their clients professionally, and as home treatments on themselves, we asked our test market estheticians if Aeon made them believers in anti-aging.
You can slow down the process of aging, and I think that this product and this time where people are concerned about it, this is a revolutionary breakthrough because you can slow down the process of aging.
This product has taken, I think, if I could, I shouldn't really, I feel a little embarrassed saying this about myself, but it's taken 5 years off my face. My skin has never been better. It's smoother. The lines are gone. People are going like, what happened? What did you do, Laura? We want to know what your secret is.
I've been using these products on myself and in my salon for about 2 years now, and I love them. I love what they've done for me. My clients love what they've done for them. Word of mouth has spread. I mean, it's just, people come to my salon now not only to receive glycolic acid treatments, which I do perform in the salon, but they come because they've heard that so-and-so has purchased a cream or a cleanser or a lotion that's just done wonders for their skin. And it does do wonders. It does retexturize. It does plane down lines and wrinkles. It's not a myth in a jar. It's not hope in a jar. It really does work.
For Rebecca Hopper, she wasn't looking for anti-aging, but a treatment to control a skin ailment due to illness.
I guess I feel and look younger since I've been using it, but I didn't come for anti-aging, actually. I came because I had a viral infection in my liver, and my liver stopped processing toxins. And the toxins came out through my skin, and because I did a detox with vitamins to help my liver get back on track. And I had some pretty serious cystic acne on my cheeks and back and chest, and it just came out everywhere. And about 6 months after I started recuperating from this viral infection is when I really noticed that my skin was messed up. And I got my first glycolic in January, and started coming regularly in, I'd say, late February. And this is probably my 6th treatment. I'm actually getting a deep pore cleanse right now, at the end of which we'll do a peel. But my skin has improved like 100%.
Aeon is the first treatment program that really works. That's why people just can't live without it.
Shannon introduced me to the Betazone beauty bar that was being developed for Aeon about 6 months ago, and I've been completely happy with it, and I use it faithfully every day. I can't imagine being without it, in a sense. It's the best cleansing product I've ever used. It actually helps heal problem areas in my skin that nothing ever could before. and it improves the quality or the grain quality of the skin. And in every way, it's just a great product to use. I've been totally, completely, 100% happy with it.
I noticed a difference within 15 days of regular use of this product, a definite difference within 30 days, and then within 60 days, it's just a total turnaround.
I mean, you should feel good from the inside out, but to know that you look, you know, that you're getting good reactions from people, that people are noticing a difference, and I think that speaks for itself. It's a very secure feeling.
It does something. Instead of just cleaning or covering temporary imperfections, it really does something. And I dare people to apply it on one side of their face. I tell them, I dare you, go ahead. If you don't feel that it does anything, go ahead and do that.
Everybody wants to look the best that they can. I'm telling you, if you use this product, and I've used it, and I use it religiously, and people that I've given it to have believed me because I believe it. If you use it, you're going to love it.
My skin looks better today than it did 2 years ago, and I'm pushing 50. And I have to say, I've never had any, thank you. Thank you, because it's really important to me. I mean, I'm very vain. My ego is as big as all outdoors, I'll admit it. I'm in this business because I want to look good. I'm in this business because I like helping other people look good. And I'm also afraid of surgery. So so I've never had any done. So this was wonderful for me because it works. It works, and it works really well. This is not a skincare line, as Nigel was saying before. This is a skin treatment line. This is very daring for your company to bring this whole product line to you for you to be able to sell this, because these are treatment products. This can be used in conjunction with anybody else's skincare line that they're using today. It's not going to be competing with anybody. You virtually eliminated the competition because skincare is a way of protecting the skin, creating an artificial environment that's good for the skin. That's what good skincare is all about. Skin treatment products, on the other hand, are using products to correct a problem that you might be having, even if that problem is only, lines and crow's feet and things like that. But we do also use glycolic for problem skins like acne. In fact, there were, in one of the dermatology magazines recently, there was an article saying, move over retin A, because glycolic acid is taking the place of treatments for treatment for acne. And I'm going to go over every product that we have in the line and how you use it and what it does. Are you comfortable?
Very comfortable.
Okay, let's just tuck this in because we don't want your collar to get wet. Okay. These products, you will notice, has anybody here, well, they must have, you've used them last night. Has anybody had any? And you might have experienced some sensations, some tingling sensations, right? That's normal. That is from the glycolic acid. Now, somebody had asked about exfoliation and whether exfoliation is normal. It is. When you're young, you're exfoliating a lot faster than as you get older. Your skin cells tend to stick. The dead ones just don't come off that fast. And that's one of the reasons that our skin doesn't look as vibrant and as healthy as it does when you're younger. What glycolic does, it unglues, it loosens the glue that holds the skin cells together. So it's a very gentle way of peeling. The glycolic that we use, the glycolic polymer that we use in these products, comes from sugar cane. It's natural. Everything in these products is natural. Everything in these products was designed to be effective, an effective ingredient. The difference between
these products and the products that you've seen over the counter and even in many salons, including professional products for the salon, is that we do not have preservatives in these products. They're living products, they're alive, and every single ingredient that is in there for a reason. Not as a thickening agent, not as a gelling agent, not as a coloring agent, not as a preservative, not as an emulsifier, but it has a purpose, it serves a purpose. So what you're getting is a very concentrated product and a very effective product. The first one that we use, we're going to go the AM steps and the PM steps. In the morning, the first thing that you're going to be using is your glycomint cleanser. Have you used this, Norm? Have you tried this at all?
Never.
Okay, well, what we're going to do with this is we're going to
take off my tan?
No, not in one treatment. What we're going to do with this, we're going to apply a small amount on a dry skin. And the reason we do that, especially if you want to concentrate on the areas that bother you, you just apply the cleanser. And you wait for 1 minute to 3 minutes. What I do is I put the cleanser on and I step into the shower and I wash it off in the shower. First of all, we developed this system for somebody lazy like me. Even though I'm in the skincare business, I want it fast, I want it simple, I want it easy. I don't have time. I just don't have time. Even though I know it's worth it to spend time on taking care of your skin, I get lazy. If it's going to take more than a couple of steps and more than 3 minutes, forget it. I'll do it a few times and then I won't do it anymore. Anyway, we leave this on. And as I said, I just step into the shower and I wash it off in the shower. Do you feel any tingling at all?
Mm-hmm. Very much.
Okay. That's a normal sensation. That does not come from the mint, that comes from the glycolic. There is 10% glycolic in this product. This is exfoliating the dead skin cells. And it's doing it without abrading the skin. I know a lot of you have been told that a good way to get rid of dead skin cells is with a scrub. I don't believe in scrubs. I don't believe in any abrasives. Because when you abrade the skin, you're callousing it. And why do you want to callus it? It's an organ. It's a very important one. It has to breathe and it's got to eliminate. And the minute that you callus it, it can't do its job properly. So when you use something abrasive on the skin, you're callousing it. So this does the same thing. It takes it off. How's that feel?
Great.
Okay. This is actually just, it's so fast, it's so easy. Everybody washes their face every morning, I presume, anyway. They should. So you've just washed your face. The next step, and I do this after I get out of the shower and I dry my face. I can't say enough about, I picked up the wrong one, excuse me. This is it, the Urban Defense. This toner is absolutely wonderful, as well as being a protective agent against any kinds of environmental pollution. It also has, we put in here some essential oils that are also very effective antioxidants. And the essential oils has an effect, the aromatherapy. Has anybody here heard of aromatherapy? Therapeutic, I see we have people here that have. Great. Aromatherapy is an extremely effective way of creating a feeling or a mood. And this one that we have in here is a nice grounding sensation. I guess you just kind of feel good when you use this. You can spray this on your face during the day if you'd like to, for both protection and for just feeling good. By the way, oftentimes the glycomint cleanser, we have people that do want just an exfoliating product, and we do sell that. That can be sold separately. You can use that if a gentleman does not want to go through, especially the men, they don't want to go through a routine, let's say a skincare routine. They love this cleanser. Feels good, doesn't it? Okay, you want to shake this up very well, because since we do not put emulsifying ingredients in here
and we don't put anything in here to suspend the ingredients together, we need to have this shaken up. At the bottom are the vitamins. They're carotenoids. It's very, very effective antioxidants that are in this product. And what this does, the reason that it's so good for any kind of skin condition is because a lot of what makes us age, in fact, 90% of what makes us age is environmental. Only 10% is heredity. So we are aging by the pollution and the smoke-filled air and just what we have around us, what we absorb through the pores in our skin. What this does is it neutralizes. It makes them ineffective. It makes the free radicals ineffective so that it can keep us looking younger. So if you're taking antioxidants internally, and I always believe that nutrition is really important with skincare. If you're taking antioxidants internally, this is external antioxidants, and it is absorbed through the skin. It has been proven that this is absorbed through the skin. Okay, now you might even want to breathe that in. How does it smell?
Great.
Okay, so that's what? A couple of seconds to do. And then the next thing that you want to do is you want to use the EGF. Now, Nigel was talking about the EGF as being the jewel, and it is. Because this product, this EGF cream, which stands for epidermal growth factor, is a wound repair. And this cream, if you have clients that are presently using Retin-A or enzyme peeling products or any kind of peeling products or have gone through surgery or have had chemical peels through a dermatologist or plastic surgeon, this cream is one that they should be using. Anybody that's doing any kind of exfoliation at all on the skin should follow with an epidermal growth factor cream. The reason being, this epidermal growth factor is something that your body produces itself. It's a protein that your skin produces itself. But when you're exfoliating, rapidly exfoliating, oftentimes you're not producing that as fast as you need to in order to keep the skin from being irritated or having any adverse effects. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that anybody that is using an exfoliating product that they will follow with an EGF, with the EGF cream. Doesn't it smell wonderful?
Wonderful, I can.
Now again, the fragrance that's in here is totally natural. I mean, it comes from what the ingredients are. We don't add any fragrance to this at all. And that's it. You just smooth this on. Oh, by the way, gentlemen, this Urban Defense that we just sprayed on, Norm, that's wonderful if you have razor burn or if you have any irritation from shaving at all. This is wonderful to spray on. Lots of times I'm asked oftentimes by women who want to get something for their husbands, do you have anything at all? He suffers terribly from razor burn or razor rash. And if this product works wonders. Any kind of dermatitis, children that have irritations on their skin, anything at all, eczema, psoriasis, it's fabulous. It works very, very well for that as well. How's that?
Nice and cool.
Okay. And that's your morning routine. Now, we're going to cut ahead tonight. We're going to do the PM. So let's just pretend you had a really hard day. Okay? And it's about 12 hours later. And you're going to get ready for bed. Really simple, very, very simple routine. A ham. You're not from California? Oh, I thought. Okay. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to wash your face before you go to bed. And I hope, again, everybody does that. And all we're going to do, this is absolutely fabulous. I love this product. It looks like glycerin or soap. It's not. It's actually, it's just a very natural, most of the ingredients that are in here you can actually eat. And it will dissolve very, very fast if you drop this in water, which is one of the reasons that instead of putting it into bar form, we decided to go and put it into this little container and use a brush with it. Because if this accidentally drops into the water, it has no waxes and no fillers or anything in it. It'll just melt away. You just rub this over the brush, over the container, the Betazone. Ladies, you can use this over your eye makeup. This will take off your eye makeup. This is one of the most gentle and deep penetrating cleansers that anybody could ever use. Now, the active ingredient in here is beta-glucan. And beta-glucan works by stimulating the skin's immune system. It triggers the skin to defend itself against free radicals, against pollution, against anything that might cause it any problems. How's that?
Great.
Okay. Well, that's all you have to do with that. And then again, you take a washcloth, or you can wash it off with your hands, the sink. How's that feel on the skin?
Fantastic.
Does it feel soothing? Because it should feel very soothing.
I might go to sleep.
And the smell, isn't it wonderful? Very
clean.
herbal
Very
and clean.
clean.
That's your first step. And then again, what you're going to do, and I've got to find the products here. We have the Urban Defense. The second thing you're going to do, and this is also very nice before you go to sleep too. It's extremely relaxing. You can breathe that in. You do a couple of spritzes with that. You let it dry. And then you go into the glycobeta 5. The reason we call it glycobeta is because, again, this has the glycolic acid in here along with the beta-glucan. The 5 stands for 5%. That's 5% glycolic acid that's in here. The cleanser in the morning, the Glycomint cleanser, has 10% glycolic acid, but you do wash it off the skin. At nighttime, your night cream is also an exfoliating moisturizer. This would be equivalent to a lot of the anti-aging, the so-called anti-aging moisturizers, the wrinkle creams that are on the market today. And I challenge you to go, in fact, we will be having the information available for you. But if you want to now, you can go look at the labels of Fruition or Estee Lauder's, well, Estee Lauder's I think is Fruition. Clinique's moisturizer that has alpha hydroxy acids in it. MD's formulations, Murad's formulations. Just compare the labels. Compare what they put in theirs and what we have in ours. Ours is the purest, the most natural, the most effective. Theirs is going to work. There is no doubt about it. Theirs is going to work. Anything that has alpha hydroxy acid in it is going to work. But what else are you putting on your skin? What else is sinking into your pores? What else is your skin absorbing along with the effective alpha hydroxy acid? You're putting coal tar dye derivatives in there, artificial colorings, fragrances that are irritants, emulsifiers that are toxic to the skin and can be absorbed into the skin. Why do you want to use that? And you're going to pay the same amount of money for those creams as you are for this. Okay. This may tingle a little bit, and the best way to put this on is not by rubbing it in, because again, you have glycolic acid in here, and this can sting and be a little irritating. So you just want to put a little bit on, and very gently smooth it over the face. Gentlemen, by using glycolic acid and exfoliating, constantly exfoliating the skin, especially in the area where you shave, you'll find that you'll have much fewer ingrown hairs.
Good.
And that's it. Whatever you do, you don't want to keep rubbing. Just pat it. And that's your procedure. That's your 3 steps in the morning, 3 steps at night. How much time could this possibly take? If it takes 3 minutes, that's a lot. Thank you.
Thank you.